Well, good evening, everybody. It's Thursday evening. The sun is getting ready to go down. Yeah, we made a beautiful video this morning, but my heart was very heavy. And I had mentioned that I had had sad news this morning. Yep, I just didn't have the heart to get into it on that video. Yeah, George and I have a neighbor, very, very nice man. One of the first people I met when we moved to the neighborhood. He lives at the end of the street, about a half a mile down. His name is Jerry. Jerry is a old logger, 93 years old, and he's had some issues lately. Been in the hospital a couple of times with pneumonia and all kinds of stuff. But just a very, very good friend and absolutely loves George. Just like my dad when we used to take George to see my dad at the nursing home. Yeah, Jerry would come down here and drive in just to see George. Yeah, George followed him around, stood next to him. Yeah. Anyway, Jerry's been talking a little funny for about 7 months, had a problem with his voice, and his family finally took him to a hospital up in Duluth, and they diagnosed him with terminal cancer, and his family came down here this morning. First, one of his daughters showed up and gave me the news that Jerry's request is that George and I come down the house. He's getting out of the hospital tomorrow, and he's coming home. Hospice is coming, and he wants to see George and I, and we are very humbled by his request. I was very sad to hear the news, but he's a very, very nice gentleman, and George loves him, and he loves George. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, we're sitting out here listening to the geese out on the river. Yep. Mork and Mindy are together out there on her nest, and everybody's out there talking, huh, George? Yeah, buddy. Anyway, I just went down to the house. They moved a hospital bed into his living room by a sliding glass door that looks out where he feeds the deer and the birds and all the animals. And he'll be comfortable out there. The whole family's down there. I just met all of them. But they've all met George. They love George too. But we were very honored and humbled to be asked to come down and see Jerry when he gets home from the hospital tomorrow night. Yeah. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for all the thoughts and prayers for us. But I want to offer thoughts and prayers for Jerry's family and Jerry. Yep. We're going to miss him. I got my bobcat stuck down here over a year ago, and Jerry jumped in his pickup truck, 92 years old at that time, and came down here and pulled me out. Yeah. Anyway, it's a small world. George and I, about 4 years ago or so, were asked by a George subscriber that also had terminal cancer, and her bucket list was to meet George. And George and I were humbled to be asked, and we went and met with the nice lady. Yes, we had a visit with her. Yeah, that was about 4 years ago or so. And as it turns out, I was just down there talking to Jerry's family, and they knew the lady. Yes, it's a very small world. Yeah, George. We're going to go see Jerry. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, Jerry's been a lumberjack forever and 93 years old. We've outlived our life expectancy as lumberjacks. Yeah, most lumberjacks don't make it to 93 years old. My dad did though, huh, George? Yeah, Grandpa lived to 93 too. Yeah, buddy. Anyway, love you all. The sun is setting on our day. I've been busy. We have a hard freeze coming tonight, George. It's going to be frost on the pumpkin in the morning. So I've set up a hose with a sprinkler, and I'm going to rain on all the fruit trees that have flowers on them. Yes, I'm going to spray them down. Starting about 4 a.m., I'm going to come out and turn on the sprinkler. We're going to keep the frost from killing all our blooms, George. Now, as long as we can keep hailstorms from knocking all of them off, we'll be doing good. I remember at the river house, staying up all night, standing out there with a garden hose, spraying all my fruit trees. Yes! And I saved all of them. I iced them all down real good and saved all my apple blooms and cherry blooms and plums. And I'll be a son of a gun. If we did it 2 weeks later, we had a hailstorm and knocked them all off anyway. Yeah, almost gave myself pneumonia and ended up losing all my blooms anyhow. Yeah, well, we're going to try it again here. Yes, I might have to pick all my asparagus tonight, George. I don't know if ice hurts them. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for all your wonderful comments on today's video. Yeah, buddy. I'm sitting here right now looking down there, watching all the geese in the creek area. Yep, everybody's busy. Anyway, love you all. Hope everybody had a wonderful day. There goes some more geese came flying in. I hear them, George. Yep. Anyway, love you all. Remember to stay safe. Wash your flippers often. We love you too. Bye.